Hey, everybody. It's faith in an ever changing world, encouragement and hope. Excited that you are joining us today. And I would love to introduce to you my guest, Alex-Zsolt. And Alex is a musicianary who is celebrating 25 years of presenting music that ministers to people of all ages. And thank you so much, Alex, for joining me today.
You're welcome. Good to be here. I'm glad you said 25 years and not a quarter of a century. It sounds better that way.
Okay, yeah, okay, good. All right. Well, right after our brief introduction, we will be back, and then Alex will be sharing about a review of 2023 as I catch up with him today. So stay with us. Thank you. And we're back. Alex, if you will, since we are catching up with you, you've been on a couple of times, I think, and shared about your music ministry. And so today, I think you want to do a review of 2023 as we catch up with you.
Oh, it's been a busy year with ministry. Really was in Israel for 10 days. Took a group of people there, and that was in March of this past year. And obviously, everybody knows what's going on over there, and we need to keep them in there. I talked to my friends there, and they're dodging. They have a son in the military, in the Israeli military, and they also have. I have friends that are just in that area. You know, usually this has been contained to the Gaza area, but this has expanded other places as well. Right. And it'll calm down. I always say it is still. Right now, it's not, but it gets to the point where we have these pockets in history where there's a lot of things going on in Israel, but it does calm down, and it's still, people ask me, is it still safe to go after this calms down? I said, absolutely. A lot of times you read in the Israeli papers what's going on in America versus what's going on in Israel, because there's far more things that have happened here at times. So, you know, it's no perfect place this side of heaven, right?
Right. Oh man, I would love to go one day and there. But you said it is safe for people to travel there.
Yeah, overall, not at this moment until things settle down.
Right.
They will settle down, and I always feel safe when I'm over there. I've been there three times over the last 6 years. I have taken 30 to 35 people each time, and I do concerts there. And we were even in a church in Bethlehem, First Baptist Church of Bethlehem, and that was exciting because I got to play Little Town of Bethlehem in Bethlehem. You know,
good gracious, that is just wonderful. What a blessing!
It is. And then some other ministry events. I've been in Prague. David T. Clydesdale. I was with him in November, and I'm working on a new album that's coming out, my 19th album, and there's some surprises on there. I can't tell what yet, but stay tuned for February.
Okay, yes. Okay. Coming
also, up. Blu-ray DVD where I interviewed my mom, where she shares her experience of coming from Hungary to America.
Oh.
And, so it's
That's
about
precious.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know.
There's some fun moments, but there's also some serious moments because she was born into World War II, lived through the Hungarian Revolution. So there's a lot we had to cover and a lot to talk about. And I do 2 bonus music things on there. So
yay! All right. Very good. And I think if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but you and your mom do a cookbook, Hungarian.
We're working on it. So that once we're getting the DVD out first, and then we're doing a cookbook, which will be a follow-up, I guess, to that. Wow. And we're calling it Hungry for Hungarian.
I love it. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds very, very good. Okay. Well, where else has the Lord had you going through 2023?
Gosh, I've been in Florida. I've been in North Carolina, been in California and Michigan, and all Texas, all parts of the country. So I try not to miss any corner of it. And December was great. I do my Christmas concert called Visions of Christmas, and
Yes.
all of them were in theaters with my Disney musician friend Rob Richards, and we've been doing
Mhm.
concerts since 2005. But he's a head organist, musician at Disney's El Capitan Theater, which is right on Hollywood Boulevard, and it's neat because I get to play for not just not just the choir in a way, not just the preaching to the congregation who are
Right.
believers, but people who are non-believers, and they come out to these Christmas concerts, and I get to share my faith through music, and
How
it's in
wonderful.
theaters. We had great turnout we had
Woo.
concerts in two theaters,
Yeah.
and one of the places it's the Old Town Music Hall in El Segundo near the airport. But it was just so pretty how they decorated and the curtains opened, and you could see all the
Yes, I
you know
saw that on your Facebook. Yes, that was amazing, Alex.
neat.
Oh, oh wow. I'll bet. How did it feel playing while all of that was happening? You
Oh,
know, the
it's
atmosphere.
it's neat. Yeah, and they had a beautiful train set on the piano, which was
Yeah.
really neat and festive, and a beautiful piano. It's a 9-foot Bosendorfer, and for those who are musicians, Bosendorfers have those extra keys on the bass.
Ooh-wee.
Joy to play. During Christmas, it's all about sharing His saving message, and that's why God.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
it's just been the calendar rolls around faster. I
It does. And
don't
listen,
like
when you schedule yourself out, time just flies.
it evaporates.
It does, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. Well, tell us a little bit about your ministry, Alex, and some other things. I think you for children, and some other things that you're taking part in.
Yeah. So for 25 years now, I still can't get over that number, 25 years.
I
But
know.
been, I've been in over 2,500 churches in that time period.
Wow.
My ministry in that way, and after a few years, we became a nonprofit 501c3 ministry in
Mhm.
2006, and then we also partnered a few years before that with World Vision, but now we're with Food for the Hungry, and through a piano concert, we've been able to get over 800 kids sponsored in about 100 different countries during this time period. I wish I could say 8,000 kids, but that's
Yeah.
kids that are still alive through me playing the piano and sharing the work that God is doing and how others can be the hands and feet of Jesus. So, and that's all. And you can go to my website, pianocreations.com, and find out
Yeah.
more about kids. And you can even sponsor a child right from the website. So it's
Wow.
great.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Thank
Well,
you.
yeah, I tell you, if anyone, for those of you watching, if you have not seen and heard Alex play, uh, he is just amazing. It- it's my fingers are worn out by the time, and he has so much energy. And this is something that I remember your writing about your deep and passionate energy that the Lord has given you. And I tell you, if you watch him play, you will see this energy, and it is amazing. It really is, and you can't help but feel, because that music is coming through him, and in such a way, and so that it is a blessing. So
I have to say something about that energy real quick because, it's 25 years now. And honestly, God has sustained that energy. It really does come from God because I feel
yeah.
I have the same amount of energy now that I did 25 years ago when I started the ministry.
I was going to ask you, is it the same? And has it been from the very start?
From the very start, and I feel no change. I don't feel tired while I'm playing or anything like that.
Yeah,
So I thank God for that.
yeah, yeah.
Ask me in another 25 years.
Yes, exactly. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sure the Lord will continue to sustain you. And now you've got a special concert ministry entitled The Love of God.
Yep. Well, we did that last year, and that was
Oh,
sharing this. There was a medley arranged by David T. Clydesdale where it's the love of God with think about His love. And so I kind of focused on that. And
I
this
see.
year's theme, until the new album comes out, this year's theme is God's grace, because this
God's
year,
grace.
yeah, it's 250 years since John Newton wrote Amazing Grace. So it's a big year for Amazing Grace.
Absolutely. And what a beautiful hymn it is, and just one of my
Oh yeah,
top favorites. Yes.
yeah,
Well, we'll look forward to hearing more about that. And if you would like to get in touch or connect with Alex, please go to his website at pianocreations.com.
easy.
Pardon?
I said that's easy. Is easier than my name. That's why we
Yeah,
went with.
exactly. Yes, I was going to say it is. But pianocreations.com. And please, and he's also taking bookings, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're setting up right now our 24 and 25 calendar year.
Wow. Awesome. That's just wonderful. Thank you, Alex, for being my guest today. And it's been so fun catching up with you. And
Yeah,
hope to
having me.
do it again maybe next year sometime.
Yeah, next year or sooner. Anytime you want, Janet.
Okay. All right. That sounds great. Well, we'll be keeping up with you. And so if you're doing something that is else with your ministry and all, we may get you back sooner than a year. That would
Well,
be
I'm
great.
trying to come back to Crossroad too, so I might see you in person.
Yes. Okay. That's wonderful. Would love to see you. Absolutely. In person.
Yeah,
And hear you again in person. Wow. What a blessing. Thank you, Alex, again. And thank you all for watching. If you would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Spotify and also Abundant TV, just a great network for you and your family. I would love it if you would share this video. Let's work together and spread encouragement and hope to all people. Thank you. Have faith and look up, friends, where our faith comes, where our help comes from. Bye. God bless.